Keep your standards high, ladies. I know the summer gets everybody a little distracted, but lock in, ladies. We still are focused. We still have goals, and life still goes on after summer, okay? Hey, sis. So welcome back to another episode of Sistervention. I'm your host and the big sister you never knew you needed, Crystal Chanel. Now, if this is your first time watching the podcast, thank you so much for joining us. And if you are back, thank you, girl, for keep on watching the podcast, okay? I will keep saying it every week because I'm so thankful for everyone who is listening and watching. Of course, if you have not subscribed to the podcast, make sure you do that on YouTube so you can see the visuals. Today, I want to get into something that I feel like I'm honestly a little behind on. So if you're anything like me, this episode is going to be good. We are talking about our summertime glow up because, baby, summer isn't about 30 minutes. Tina, you have 30 minutes. Yes. So if the body's in the crock pot, it's almost time to take it out. So let's talk about all the tips and tricks that I am trying to do for my summer glow up. Let's get into it. Okay. So I know when you hear glow up, you're thinking waist snatch, boho braids, beach, Canon G7X taking all your photos, right? Yes. But the glow up is mental, physical, financial. You already know how I do, okay? So it's more than just the look. Now, look, we're going to talk about getting the waist snatch, but it's more than that. I think it's so important, like, especially in the summer months, like, I thrive in Q4. Like, that's my birthday. Christmas is a lot of family time. People really thrive in summer. That's not really my jam, which is why I'm always like rushing to get ready for summer. But look, that's your opportunity to travel. A lot of people love to travel in the summer. I don't per se, but this summer is going to be really, really fun. I don't know about y'all, but in Dallas, the energy is changing, okay? Like, I feel like Dallas is really getting ready for summer. And because it's so hot here, we start summer in like March, low key. I would say like April, it started getting like hot. So summer creeps around really early. So that Q1 is really the time to focus. And your girl must still think she lives in New York because I absolutely was not doing what I needed to be done. So we're playing a little bit catch up, but that is okay. That is okay. Because really, the summer glow up, you're not proving anything to anybody. It's not like, okay, how much weight can I lose to go on vacation and then gain it all back by the time fall comes? No. It's really about setting your intentions for the summer, whether that's something you really want to accomplish over those 3 months or whatever case may be, right? It's just a different energy. It's warmer. The sun's out. People feel better about life. So you really should just figure out when you're planning your glow up for summer, what's the goal? Okay. What is the goal? Do you just want to have a fun summer? Do you want to get things really done this summer? Are you going to be the type who is like on the beach naked this summer? Like, what's the goal, sis? What's the goal? Anything about me, you know, a goal-oriented girly, okay? I always have a goal in mind. So let's get into the first step of the summer glow up plan. Okay, so the first step is the outer glow, okay? I'm going to be honest. It's the outside. So I really recommend the girlies to get the skin together, okay? It is so hot in the summer to be wearing foundation. So you need to book those facial appointments now, whether you need a laser facial, medical grade skincare, whatever you need. Get the skin popping because when I tell you no one's trying to wear pounds of foundation in the summer, especially if you are a Texas girly, okay? It is 100 degrees. Your makeup will be melting off. So you want to feel confident about your skin. So do what you need to get done. Microdermabrasion, if you're doing dermaplaning, if you're doing chemical peels, now is the time before it gets too hot. A lot of those like facial services you need to do while the sun is not like completely beaming because again, your skin, sun damage, all those things, right? So I recommend if you are going to do the no makeup thing this summer, make sure your skin is popping, and that starts with the prep now. The other thing is the makeup, right? Like maybe you need to, I'm thinking about it. I don't know, because I feel like sometimes they look crazy, but I'm thinking about getting my eyebrows done, right? Like you get like the eyebrow, I guess it's called like the eyebrow shading or whatever on your eyebrows. That way you're waking up and the eyebrows are already filled in, okay? I'm like, less is more, right? You got to do more to have to do less later on. So that is something I'm considering because I really don't plan on wearing a lot of makeup this summer because it's so goddamn hot. So the makeup I do plan on wearing, a little blush, a little tinted moisturizer will do the trick. Sunscreen. I love Supergoop. Supergoop has like the tinted moisturizer type of sunscreen. Just gives you a nice glow. I also use a product called Say. Shout out to my friend Jade. She's on the podcast. She did an episode about God and Pilates, but she put me on. Say is like this little like dewy. They have like these like dewy drops, almost like bronze drops, but it comes in 2 different colors. Like one's for like darker, like more goldy. Other one's more like a pearly kind of color. But I love Say drops. I just put that on after my sunscreen and it just gives me a nice glow. And I'm a lip gloss girly, so of course I'm going to be wearing lip gloss. But the makeup will be very, very, very minimal this summer. Now, of course, the body. Okay, so we got the face, we got the skin, the body. Now, I am someone who's a little behind on the body department, but that's okay. Judge your mother, not me, because we're getting it together. So I am getting a trainer. May 1st, the trainer is happening. So you're seeing this episode. It'll probably be after May 1st. Your girl will already be in her training era. I am doing a few fasts. I'm doing a few challenges. Like May is really going to be the month that I drop the weight I need to drop in order to catapult me into being even remotely close for summer. I'm only doing this because I know what I feel like I look best at, and that's where I want to be, right? I think that if you love the skin that you're in, perfect. You still should be healthy though, right? Like hot girl walks, that is probably the best thing you could do for your body this summer. If you're not a workout girly, that's fine, but go on a walk, even if it's just parking a little bit further in your parking spot when you go to the mall or when you go out, whatever. But get those steps in, girls, because not only do we want to look good, we want to feel good. And I don't know about y'all, but when I do not work out, I feel crazy. Like the brain fog, when I am eating bad or when I am not working out, is insane. So needless to say, I've been having a lot of crazy brain fog because I've been traveling and just like life has been lifing, and that's real too, right? That just happens, but we're snatching it together, girls, because the waist needs to be non-existent. Okay. It's like, where is the waist? That is the allegations that I need. Like you got lipo, you got BBL, your waist is missing. Like that's what we're going for this summer. Okay. Now, of course, as a Black girl, the hair is always a topic of conversation. I am constantly planning out my hairstyles. It's planned out the whole summer. Okay. And let me tell you something. When I put braids in my head, that is when you know your girl's getting down to business with the weight loss in the gym. Okay. Because I just cannot deal with doing the hair every day while in the gym. So I'm about to get serious. Your girl's about to get some braids for the first half of summer, and she's getting busy in that gym, okay? But I'm loving the like curly hair right now. Like I love big curly hair, so I'm thinking we might be doing a flip over or something this summer as well. I love a good vacation hair. Like I love just doing particular styles for vacations. Surprisingly, I do not have any major vacations planned yet for the summer. I'm trying to hold off because I got some big things for Sistervention that I want to do. But yeah, this summer is all about the glow up, okay? So the hair will be hairing all summer. But if you're a Black girl, you know what I'm talking about, okay? The hairstyles have to be planned out in advance, okay? Now, part 2 of the glow up is absolutely giving main character energy all summer long. And I'm really talking about when dating, right? I think a lot of people think summer is just like, oh, I just want a summer fling. I'm not worried about boys. I'm just outside. I'm just outside. Okay, girl. That's true. But the only way to really like attract people in your life is to put yourself first and literally just give off main character energy. I think you hear so many stories of like, I was living my life carefree and this man came along. When I did not care about a man, he came along. That is exactly what I'm doing this summer, is giving main character energy. If you're not all about me, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm all about me. And that's how it's about to be for these next 3 months. I mean, really for the rest of life, but particularly in these next 3 months as part of my summer glow up, like I do not care about anybody else but me. Okay. I only see me. I'm only doing things for me. If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. Okay. That's just the type of time I'm on this summer, and I invite you to do the same. Okay. You got to put you first. But with that being said, if you're going on dates, they're not interviews, okay? Just enjoy the lunch, all right? Let this summer be fun. You can still be intentional and fun. I have a lot of conversations with my friends and they're like, I want to be intentional about dating. Girl, you can still have fun and be intentional. My whole life is intentional, but please believe I'm having a ball at all times, all right? So it can be intentional, but let it be fun. These dates should be fun. They should be places that you want to do. They should be experiences that you want to experience, okay? I personally am in an era where I'm not taking a trip with a man. I'm just not. Like, if you're not my man, I'm not going on vacation with you. I don't want to go on vacation with you. Like, I really don't. Do not ignore the red flag just because he booked the trip. I see so many girls get caught up in that. He booked the flight. Okay. He used them points too. He used those points to get you on American, to get you in the bed on an all-inclusive resort. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. And I'm not a hater. I'm really not. I'm really not. I promise you. I want you to thrive, sis. I do. Just don't overlook the red flags just because he booked you a trip and you need to get out of town this summer. Okay. Now, of course, we got to talk about the outfits. The outfits, ladies. Do not dress for the male gaze. Dress for you. Dress the way you want to dress. If all the girlies are being modest because they think that's going to attract the man, baby, if you want to dress like, you know, you are on a resort and you really just walking around Dallas, that's on you. Do it for you, okay? I'm always going to say that over and over again. Do it for you. Don't do anything for a man, okay? And lastly, ladies, say yes, okay? Say yes to the things that feel right. Say yes to the rooftop outing. Maybe you have work in the morning, but you really want to go out and have a good time. Do it, okay? You only live once, but keep your standards in place, all right? If a man has you out till 4 o'clock in the morning and you know you don't like him, baby, it was fun, but I'm not doing this anymore, okay? Keep your standards high, ladies. I know the summer gets everybody a little distracted, but lock in, ladies. We still are focused. We still have goals, and life still goes on after summer, okay? Now, let's talk about the inside glow, because if your piece ain't popping, baby, it really does not matter, all right? So we want to have internal peace while we're going through our glow up. So stage 3 is absolutely the inside. Now, I mentioned weight loss earlier, but you got to do it from a place of love, not of punishment, right? Like I said before, I'm doing it because I know the size that I like to be at. I know that I've been eating a little extra, put on a few pounds. So I'm just trying to get myself back to where I feel best. It's not I just got to get skinny because it's summer. No, it's because I want to feel my best and look my best, and I'm going to do the things that I want to do to get there because I believe in discipline. But if you're just doing things out of punishment, like, take a beat, sis. Take a beat, okay? We love ourselves. Remember that, okay? We love ourselves. It's not a punishment. Like, your body still has to get you through day to day. Like, you still need nourishment to survive. Like, let's never forget that. Now, I talked about this in my first episode at the top of the year. I think the girlies should definitely be journaling. It is something that I am working on. I am not an active journal kind of person because, baby, the thoughts, they're up here, okay? They're in the brain and they're constantly swirling, and I really just don't have time to write down everything that I'm thinking. But I think it's so important. That way, also, like a gratitude journal, right? You look back and you're like, okay, wow, this summer was really, really fun. Like, I was able to accomplish so many things. I am someone who does always write down their goals. If I don't write anything else down, it's like, what am I trying to accomplish this month, this week, this quarter? I like to write down my goals. And honestly, you look back and you see how much you did. Because a lot of times when you're moving so fast and you're high functioning, successful girly, or fully optimized, like my girls like to say, shout out to the girls from Sensory. When you're fully optimized, baby, you kind of forget. Like, you just literally like, oh, I did all that this summer? Okay, cool, but what am I doing this fall? And that's when the gratitude journal comes in, because you need to be able to say, hey, sis, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. So, of course, we want to get our mental right, okay? If you need to be in therapy this summer, get in therapy. If you need a vacation this summer, take a vacation. Now, do not take a vacation that's going to put yourself in financial ruin, but take a vacation. Sometimes you just need that break. You need that reset. And don't be afraid to go alone. I did an episode on solo trips. Please watch that episode if you need it. If you need the encouragement to go by yourself because the friends aren't getting the trip out the group chat, this is your sign. Go listen to that episode and book the trip. Because if you need a break, you need a break, okay? You know what I also love about summer? It's the time to just do things that you wouldn't normally do. I feel like work is like a little, well, it depends on where you work, but a lot of my friends are school teachers and like they have the whole summer off. Not a lot, but shout out to my girl, Bree. She's a school teacher. I thought of you, girl. But, you know, like you may have time off or your job just may be a little bit more lax. A lot of companies do summer Fridays, like book the massage, go to the movie solo, just do like small things, right? You don't necessarily have to take this huge trip if you can't afford to do so or you just don't want to do so. But plan those moments and things that you just have to look forward to. I think that's the best way to get through summer is like having things, really the best way to get through life. Having things to look forward to. Like if you don't have anything to look forward to, like you don't have anything you're getting up for every day, like what are we doing, sister? What are we doing? But yeah, that's pretty much like the basis of my glow up. I'm really just here to have a good time, okay? We don't know the time, the place, the day that we'll leave this earth. So I'm just trying to enjoy. Like that is really what the vibes are giving this summer. You know, I'm single. I am pretty and I'm paid. So like, let's just have a ball. I think it's so important just to enjoy life. Like it will preach that till the wheels come off. And honestly, if you've been following this podcast, you know, I'm all about living life on your own terms. So if this summer really does look like grind, work for you, that's cool. As long as you enjoy what you're doing and you know why you're doing it hey, if that's what your summer looks like, cool. But, I definitely want to hear from you guys. Let me know what your summer is looking like this summer. Is it giving grind mode? Is it giving vacation? Like, what's the actual vibes? Okay. Your girl wants to know. And something I want to talk about the hair one more time, because I am about to get these braids, but why didn't anyone tell me how tangled those knotless braids with the boho pieces get? Like, Jesus Christ. So I'm like working on it to like make sure that, they don't get all tangled this summer, because if I put braids in my head, I'm not trying to do a whole bunch of maintenance every day. The girl was like, oh, you got to wet them, you got to put your hair through it. I'm like, girl, that is a lot of work for someone who thought they were just going to be able to get up and go. So I had to throw that tidbit in there, because as I'm thinking about like all the things I got to do, I'm like, I got to go get my braids done. I'm like, I got to get this trainer like contract signed. Like, there's just a lot happening, but I'm really excited for summer. I think it's really going to be a good one. So please let me know your summer plans. And of course, I will not end this episode without doing my sister vent of the week. I hope you didn't think I forgot, but my sister vent of the week is honestly, it's a simple one, right? Like, I am just tired. And I hope you guys can relate. Like, I just feel like there is so much happening. Like, April has been the longest month ever for me. Like, it's just been a long one. And it's been a lot of moving parts and a lot of things that I was hoping to happen that didn't necessarily happen. So it's just like, oh my God, like, I'm exhausted. And I also think there was just something in the air in April, because I don't know about y'all, but like, all my friends were tired too. So I'm like, okay, this is not just me, like literally exhausted. So I'm really hoping that May just brings a totally different energy. I'm hoping that it just brings like a lighter air, maybe like some B12, like some energy along with it, because your girl was tired in April. And then I looked back at April and I'm like, what did I really do? And it's like, yeah, I did a lot, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, not enough. Story of my damn life, okay? Story of my life. But yeah, April was weird. Wasn't really feeling it as much as I would have liked. But yeah, I think May she's gonna be that girl, okay? I always have hope. May is gonna be that girl. She's gonna get it popping. And yeah, we're already in May by the time you're listening to this. So I really, really, really think she's going to be a good one. And I'm claiming that, right? Like, I'm speaking that over my life. I am claiming that. And that's another thing too. Set your intentions like for the summer, but like also speak life into those things, right? Like, every day remind yourself, this is what I wanted. This is how I wanted my summer to go. So like, this is what it's going to give. Okay. Because words absolutely have power. And there are some things that I have said and declared over my life. I'm like, oh my God, why did I say that? Because I just signed up for a lifetime of work. But you said it because you meant it, babe. So that is that. I feel like this episode was kind of short, but let me know if you guys like the short ones or you like the longer ones. Obviously, when I have guests, there will be a bit longer, but I love yapping with you guys. I love my solo episodes. So definitely let me know if you love them as well. And of course, I want to hear from you guys. If you guys have big sister advice or you need big sister advice, give it to me. If you have topics that you think I should explore, let me know. It's hard being a girl, okay? We're just girls and we are not here to do it alone. So that is why Sistervention was created. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And until next time, guys, I'm your host, Crystal Chanel. Bye.